It was a snowy day on the island of Sodor once again. Gordon's passengers were about to get inside the coaches. They all boarded, but then there was trouble. The signal ahead was at danger. There was blocking the line. The driver and fireman were worried. Come on, Gordon, let's fucking go and see what happens. And so Gordon did. He puffed slowly with caution out of the station. Henry had stalled. The trucks were holding him back, and the guard went back for help. There was a leaking water tank, which was causing the rails to freeze over, and the bridge beneath it was weakening. It was heavier than the rest. Gordon arrived and saw the blockade. He buffered up to the back of Henry's train. Henry signaled his warning whistle, and then they roared away to the nearest station. Henry and Gordon were keeping everything in check. They were slowly making their ways. It was amazing. The trucks were getting bored, but then they flipping decided that they'd go against everyone's will. On, sang the trucks, and bumped forward to Henry, causing both engines to go out of control. Gordon was terrified, but then Henry got his emergency brakes on, standing gear and whatnot, and they got the train slowly under control. The trucks were fucking annoyed by this. Holy shit, they said. The coaches agreed. Henry was very calm about this, but Gordon was still petrified and thought he had some certain flashbacks of a certain ditch he fell into all those years ago. Perhaps? I don't know. But then it happened again. The trucks on against Henry, causing Gordon to scream in panic. This caused everyone in the coaches to be so surprised. Even Boko was surprised when he saw the runaway. Boko's driver went in and sounded the alarm, leaving Boko still petrified. They rushed up Henry's hill, both engines in horrifiedment. And down the other side, where the trucks thought they'd won. But when they got to Marin, both engines combined their brakes power to cause both trains to stall and stop just in the nick of time. James and I were waiting at the bottom of the platform and were amazed at the sight that was thus to behold at with ants and whatnots. Sir Topham Hatt was also there and wanted to speak to Gordo. I was amazed, but James was speechless. But we didn't realize that the frozen water tower had suddenly become frozen even still and would be out of service all winter. The trucks were embarrassed and ashamed of their actions. Henry was triumphant and believed in himself. Henry's crew were so amazed that they jumped out and were amazed as well. Sir Topham had arrived. He spoke severely to Gordo once again. Gordo, said Sir Topham Hatt, I see that you were helping Henry, getting out of the way. Good job, mate. And, as a reward, you shall be, I believe that, said Sir Topham Hatt in loud, amplifiedness, that, everything will, now resuscitate. Do not worry, it will be fine. And Sir Topham Hatt sang on, leaving Gordon speechless and whatnots. Ah, said Gordon. This was a very confusing day, thought everyone. The leaking fuel tank and water tank were soon mended, and I took everyone away to the works, as both engines' brakes had broken from the forcement and whatnot. This would be a very long winter once again indeed.